Hello everyone, Switch Down here. In this video, I'm gonna focus why Granpa Gruff is Gallus' legal guardian. As we all know from Heartwarming Club, Gallus is orphan. And in the episode later on with episode A Horseshoe Inn, we can see the understood the main young six with the parents minus with Gallus which has Granpa Gruff with him. Exactly why Granpa Gruff is Gallus' legal guardian is kind of a mystery to me. But let's see from this view from why. There might be a very few reasons why Gallus had Granpa Gruff as his legal guardian, even though he's an orphan. Since the Griffins doesn't have a king anymore, it might have something else. Like when Twilight opened the School of Friendship, she sent a message to the other kingdoms, like hippogriffs, yaks, dragons, and the Griffins. So in that way, could have sent any of those students, allow any of those their peoples and any of their residents, any of their member of their kind to enter the School of Friendship. Exactly, we know that Queen Novel allowed her niece Celestine to be part of it. Yaks, same. But there's also one thing there. Why would Gallus had Granpa Gruff as his legal guardian, when he mentioned himself that he has no family? And at what point which made Granpa Gruff his legal guardian? Has this always been his legal guardian? But that would mean he's not an orphan. Perhaps this was made after. Ever since they don't have a king, perhaps they have some sort of council or something that makes some decisions for Griffinstone or something. I don't know. Exactly what happens is exactly the process how this works. I have no idea. It is way too complicated for me to even realize it. But if I had to make some basic understanding, that it's possible some of the Griffins had asked Granpa Gruff to be his legal guardian, since Granpa Gruff is well known among the Griffins that he is old, wise, because they thought maybe he's wise enough and perhaps even could take the responsibility to have sponsor at least some Griffin to be part of this. And even that he himself mentioned that he doesn't want to be his legal guardian, and that if someone else wants to be his Gallus legal guardian, he was so happy to see someone else to take over. So perhaps he was forced to be his legal guardian to Gallus, even if he doesn't even want to be it. And even Gallus, he can even stand Granpa Gruff, it seems that they could not even speak to each other because they will always argue. So the other legal guardian that I think could work for Gallus is actually either Gilda or Gabby. But I think Gabby were more likely to be as Gallus' legal guardian. Even that why suddenly Granpa Gruff became his legal guardian is quite a mystery. And since they don't have much as a government in the Griffinstone, so I don't exactly know why that Granpa Gruff was chosen to be Gallus, his legal guardian. If that he doesn't want to have, so if Granpa Gruff doesn't want to be his legal guardian, why doesn't turn to him telling baby Twilight that he doesn't want to have any sort of responsibility for Gallus, and they should find some other pony or any other creature to be his legal guardian. Perhaps one that could be his legal guardian. But exactly why suddenly Grandpa Gruff became his legal guardian is unknown, but it's most likely to happen sometimes after that that Twilight has sent some invitation to the Griffinstone that invite a Griffin to take part in school. So it is possible that some of the Griffins had made Grandpa Gruff as Gallus' legal guardian, even though that Grandpa Gruff doesn't even want to be someone's legal guardian, that he only cares about himself. And yeah, but I think that is the only logic answer to say that some of the Griffins made Grandpa Gruff as Gallus' legal guardian. Even he doesn't even want to be that, but he has to, because without him, Gallus probably won't be in party school anymore. And I understand from that view that Grandpa Gruff rather be by himself rather than being someone's parent or even grandfather. He isn't anyone's grandfather, but he's just called Grandpa Gruff because he's gruffy or something. He's just grumpy. Even we can say that Grandpa Gruff is his legal guardian, but even he don't want to be it, but he has to. And I don't know. And since we don't want to know about himself, but Grandpa Gruff probably was forced, probably not forced, but most likely convinced by some of the Griffins to be his sponsor, his legal guardian to Gallus for some reason. If Gallus had any parent or any older sibling, perhaps then they could have been their legal guardian, but since Gallus was an orphan, so why would they put Grandpa Gruff as his legal guardian? In first place, it might never know for sure, but if we say this, let's say for sure it might be a possibility that Grandpa Gruff is well known about his kind, that he's not even perhaps even well liked, but he knows so much about the Griffinstone's history and something like that. And the sort of Griffins thought maybe he could be in this Gallus legal guardian or something, since he has no family himself, so why not just put Gallus as his legal guardian, that Grandpa Gruff to be Gallus' legal guardian. And from Gallus' side of his view, he refused, despite that Grandpa Gruff is his legal guardian, but I think without any legal guardian, perhaps it couldn't be part of the school anymore. I don't know. But if I had to say, Grandpa Gruff, he doesn't really want to be anyone's legal guardian or even a parent or some sort of things. But in my theory in this one, that some of the Griffins made the decision to put Grandpa Gruff as Gallus' legal guardian. Nevertheless, even if that Grandpa Gruff refused to be his, or even doesn't want to be Gallus' legal guardian, but some of the Griffins decided to be his legal guardian, and no matter what happens, because he doesn't have to do anything at all. As long as this Gallus is in Ponyville, he can just do anything. So Gallus doesn't have to spend time with Grandpa Gruff in back home. All he has to do is sign some papers, and that's finished. That's done. They hasn't had to focus much about Gallus. Only appeared in school when there's like a PE meeting with the teachers and the head mayor. Just see how this is going around for Gallus in school, some of the other things. Perhaps that some of the Griffins just put Grandpa Gruff as Gallus' legal guardian, so have something to do, and that he had a sponsor so he can be part of the school, and that even if that happens, Gallus in the school and Grandpa Gruff doesn't have to focus on Gallus as much for them. Only when he needs some papers to be signed by some legal guardian or a parent. But since Grandpa Gruff is his legal guardian, so that the only reason, and even that Grandpa Gruff in Uproaded, he Granpa Gruff, Gallus gave him some paper, but Gruff signed it quickly and put it back, gave it back to Gallus before even saying it. So it seems that they don't even like each other so well. But the only reason that he stands to be Gallus' legal guardian, as long as he doesn't spend time with him, that is fine with him. So I think some of the Griffins may decide to put Griff. I believe it is very likely that some of the Griffins put Granpa Gruff as Gallus' legal guardian, even if they don't spend time with each other. As long as he doesn't have to spend time with Gallus, he's fine with it. I think that is the only logic, the answer to that. So yeah, that is the only thing I can say about short with it. So if anyone had your own opinion about this, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Switch Diablo, over and out.